John Swindles here for Fight Up TV with Dominic Ingle. How are you doing, Dominic?
Very good, thank you.
Press conference there has just gone. Quite a bit of needle. Do you think there was more needle because Jazza didn't turn up today?
Not really. I mean, we've known Steve for a long time. We've worked with him over the years, and he's a good manager. And we've done some good fights with him. It was just a bit of banter, really, create a bit of interest for the fight, and hopefully a lot of people are going to turn up on the night.
That's fantastic. And obviously, preparation's gone good for this fight.
Yeah, you prepare for every fight as if it's it's going to be a big fight. Barry, all the way through his career, has approached every fight the same. No matter who he's fighting, he's always prepared properly, done his training, done his weight properly. And, that's why he's got a good record, and that's why he's highly rated.
I've seen the video that I think it was Hatton Promotions that posted a while ago saying you wanted this fight with Jazza to be for the British Championship. Does it feel good to have managed to get it to be that title?
There's boxing's it's a hard sport for everybody involved, and you've got to respect the fighters, because just climbing through those ropes, it's harder than people think. There's lots of people watching TV and they're watching a fight saying, a lot of rubbish and I could beat him, but really it's not just about the fights, the discipline of the lifestyle, making the weight, training properly, being focused. And like I said, the opportunity for these two guys came together for the English title last year. And to be honest, Barry was the WBC international champion, and I just said to Barry, look, he said, I'll beat that kid. I said, maybe you will, but he'll make a fantastic British title fight. Jazza will fight somebody else, he'll get an English title, you've got the WBC international title, two kids with titles, you're both proven in, over 8 rounds, and people, he'll create interest, and that's exactly what's happened. They've got paid more money. The money for the English title's not fantastic, but this is a British title fight, the money's good, there's a belt at the end of it, and it's a prestigious title to have.
Because this is probably the most dangerous fight that Kid could have taken at this stage of his career.
I've seen up until now, Kid's never fought anybody with an unbeaten record. Jazza's never fought anybody with an unbeaten record, I don't think. So, the two unbeaten fighters, and it always makes for a good fight. Somebody's going to get beat, and it could be a draw, as we saw the other night with Ricky Burns and, in his world title fight. But, Barry's got in his mind he's going to stop Jazza Dickens in style and create a name for himself. So, somebody's always got to go.
And what do you think is, without giving too much away game plan-wise, what do you think is key to
really, we never set out with a game plan or strategy. We train to be the fittest we can be. We analyse the opponent, and good fighters, they can work out. It doesn't matter what your game plan is. You can work the opponent out. If you're good enough as a fighter, whatever the fighter brings, you've got to counteract it, nullify it, and then do your thing. And that's exactly what Barry's going to do.
And where do you see Barry going? If he comes through his fight, how long before he's maybe fighting for European?
Well, I think we'll have to look, how he fights in this fight. It's obviously he's had 14 fights unbeaten. He boxed Jason Booth after just getting beat by Scott Quick for the British title. So you can see he's got a bit of pedigree, but let's see how he handles the pressure on Saturday night. If he comes through with flying colours, then we could probably turn around and say, let's move on for the European and moving on for Quick. But he might have a stinker of a fight on Saturday night. So really at this point, you can't really say, but all being well, he wins in style on Saturday night, then I think we'll be looking at the European title.
That's fantastic. Anything else you might like to say? Any last warnings for Jazza? Or
no, I'm
like
saying, as I said, let's just hope that, Jazza's got to realise that in this game, you get to this level, British title level, it's not like you're fighting some 6 or 8 rounder on an undercard in Liverpool with all your fans knocking over a journeyman. This is the start of big time boxing. We've been there several times. Steve Woods, who Jazza's manager's been there with Jamie Moore, Brian Rose, all these decent kids, and really it's just not good turning up. You've had plenty of time to get here. Got reliable transport. It's a weak excuse, and it's not good for the whole buzz of the show. So if you can't get used to it at this level, how's he going to manage European and world title? He's going to let somebody down, and maybe he's going to roll over into the fight and affect him in that way.
Sweet, that's fantastic. Thanks for your time there.
No
Cheers.
problem, mate. Cheers, Bill.